Hey, good morning, folks. Good morning. Good morning. Yes, this is Spirit Journey, and I'm out with the gang. Had a late start today, but I got out at a good hour. I got out at a good hour. Yeah, I'm out and about with the gang here. I'm right on Midtown West to the park. Yeah, I'm not going to go to Central Park where I did yesterday. Yesterday was summer solstice. Yeah, so when I was telling someone yesterday after I did the live stream, I said, today is first day of summer. They said, oh, it's tomorrow. I said, tomorrow? I said, oh, sure, I just did a live stream, and I said it was summer, first day of summer. So I changed the title, and then when I get home and I see my calendar, it's yeah, and I did like a Google, when is the first day of summer, and it was yesterday, the 20th of June. Well, that leaves me. Yeah, yeah. It was the first day of summer. I'm so glad. Yeah, I'm glad when I did the video, I was correct. Oh my gosh. Go on, just sit down, Lily. Yeah, I have my dogs with me in the stroller. I don't know what she's scratching. I have the sandbags in there for a counterweight. I don't want her to pop a hole in it.
Curtains over here, not clean. The hotels in here, windows, beds, mattresses, they have to see what's open.
Okay.
32 bars of protection.
Wow. It's a Caucasian lady, older Caucasian lady, talking who knows what. I don't know what she's talking about. The hotels. Something about the windows and I think it sounded like she said the word body. When she's talking about a body, I was like, yeah, so it was summer solstice yesterday. Yeah, happy summer solstice. So this is the day after, June 21, 2021. And the time is about 6:35 in the morning. I'm headed out. Well, it's taking me a long time. Yeah, I did do a little stop. Yeah, I left here at 6:30. What was that? 6. Yeah, it's a little after 6 o'clock. I left today. I'll probably get in like in 10 minutes. Yeah, what I do, I like to like still get back early enough. Yeah, just watching where I'm going right now. Yeah, I want to talk about some things. Um, I was watching. I should get off here. Yeah, this is a bike lane. Yeah, the street was had a brief construction thing on the sidewalk, so we had to go around it. I didn't want to stay on the street because it's a bike lane. I don't know why she wants to sit. Okay, maybe she's sitting all the way up front on the sandbags. Okay, I let it. Yeah, because it's pulling on the cord. I mean, the leash is coming very taut. Oh well. If she's comfortable, that's really all that matters. She's changing. Oops. Yeah. The screen just went funny for a moment. Anybody on? Oh, okay, we got a viewer. Good morning, viewer. Good morning. Good morning. Yeah, my little girl's she's getting more emotional, I think. She just had a complete physical and her teeth cleaned. It's okay. Yeah. She wants, she likes me holding her more and more as we go outside. Oh, wow. Yeah, let me start with the topic because uh, the battery's on this phone. Yeah, I was thinking about yesterday after I got home from my walk to Central Park, and had a great day. But when I got home, I fell in the trap of watching these trashy paternity shows. Yes, I'm being honest. I didn't know why. I thought I was gonna maybe do laundry. I said, you know, I just want to relax. So I watched all day paternity shows, and it got me thinking as I was walking my dogs today, right now. This came to my mind. Um, we all make choices, and the pattern is people don't feel valued. People are being socially constructed to behave certain ways. At least that's what I believe. Certain communities, I think the whole planet, the whole planet. But you have micro groups, groups that are specifically targeted. And I think the black community in America is one of them. And the ones that I saw, the shows that I saw yesterday on, what's her name? I forget her name. I think Judge Hatchett, I think her name is, for the paternity court. And most of the people on her show that I see are all black. Or you may have interracial couples. But I in particular like watching the ones with the black people on it. I gravitate to them. They were mentioning this couple. They knew each other, what they call Job Corps. Job Corps, and I know I've heard of that. And Job Corps, I think they have something like that in New York City as well. Job Corps is a program that's to try to train teenagers, non-college bound people, some type of job skill. Okay? And rather than these kids, teens, taking good advantage of the opportunity to learn a skill, just something to get your feet wet, so you can get a job, save up some money, and really start focusing on what you really want to do. You know what these teens wanted to do? To meet people. You know, this one person, they said, well, you know, we lived in a separate quarters, the girls from the guys. So we hooked up in the woods, and they got involved sexually. Now they're not focused. And you know, a lot of us is not focused. And let me cross real quick. Mine is about to change. A lot of us aren't focused. And even when we get into college, make sure that, okay, the volume is on. Could you guys hear me? Hope you guys could hear me. So rather than being focused on learning a skill at Job Corps or when you enter college, they're out there to try to score, as they call it, get involved sexually with somebody, and they don't use protection. I don't know why they're not using protection. And how they act like a frenzy. and how sad I felt that these people who have an opportunity, is Job Corps and programs like it really designed to improve your chances of employment and integrity, so, self-esteem? No, that's not what's happening. It's just a holding pin to gather them up, and they know exactly what's going to happen. Sex on the brain. Why is there so much sex on the brain? People who knew each other since little children are fooling around with multiple people, taking people's virginity, and then just, oh, I'll get back at you because you were cheating, and oh, I got this person pregnant on purpose to get back at my friend. It's a lack of maturity out there. It's a lack of maturity. And it's embarrassing to watch. So, but I felt the program, the Job Corps program, it's just something that triggered me to think that even a thing like Job Corps, in my opinion, this is just my opinion, I've never been in Job Corps, is a social engineered program, like a holding pin of black people, of those who are called blacks and Puerto Ricans, Dominicans, to kind of just hold you there. Let me get my dogs out. Have to put the phone down for a moment. Okay, I'm just getting the crew out. We reached the park. Come on, bad girl. Come here, Lily. Come, Lily. Yeah. You okay, big girl? You're a good girl, Lily. Oops. Okay. Whew. Yes, I made the Lavin, stop that. He's scratching the floor and putting the water. You know when dogs have to go potty or something, they scratch on the ground. But he does it big time. Yeah. So this is important. Well, so I'm just a little distracted. I think of from Job Corps and a system that's socially constructed. And again, I've been watching other videos. We got like the indigenous people of Canada, also in the U.S., like in Nebraska, places like that. You had those schools, what they call residential schools for the Indians and the like, right? And they found bodies of indigenous children in Canada. We call it a mass grave. And the Queen of England had visited that school, and she and her entourage were seen taking some of the children. I forget how many, whether it was 7 or 11 kids, and they were never seen again. What happened to them? But my link in the two, like, so you have an institution, the residential schools for the Native American Indians, and then what do you see happening there? A lot of rape that's occurring to the girls. Also finding bodies of these girls. You know, they get missing. You know, even on the reservation, it's happening. getting missing, the girls, and their bodies are being found. Hey, Sophia. Hey, girl, how you doing? Yeah, I know, long time no see. Yeah, I'm out and about in the park with my crew here, my little dogs. I just felt this give an important message. Sometimes I get the insight and see correlations to things. Like sometimes with how my mind works, one thought leads to another thought, and sometimes I see correlations, and so that's what I'm doing now. So I was just saying, Sophia, that I was watching these paternity uh, cases, paternity court, and they mentioned some of the young adults were in a Job Corps program, but rather than being prepared for something bigger and better, come on, something bigger and better, they were just out having sex out in the nature, sneaking out, and so the program isn't really designed to really help these kids, and the resident schools for the Native American Indians in Canada and the U.S. also, so programs supposed to be, specifically for these people, but somehow they're getting missing. They're being found dead. The women, um, they're being raped. The women, the young women, the children. They're not even women. They're children. They're minors. And so it got me thinking. I said, "Oh my God, social engineering." Yeah, they want to take them out of their environment, put them in failure. Yeah, I'm sure maybe one or two people might do well in these residential schools or Job Corps. It's baloney. Then I started, eh, then I started asking myself, how come, in the U.S., in New York City where I live, um, you have a lot of poor people that come to the U.S. You don't see them in some residential school or Job Corps program. Okay, I don't need to say what countries they're coming from, but they're poor. They're coming poor, many of them, and their kids get into the top schools, right? Okay, Sophia, thanks. Yeah, but they go to these top schools. So how come poverty for them isn't leading them down the pit? How come their parents are able to save little money and then, boom, have their kids do something wonderful with their life? Their kids are getting into top schools, top jobs. Okay, I'll put you back in the stroller. Yeah, my little peanut. Look at her little legs. I love my little peanut. Hey, she's doesn't want to walk right now, but she had to go potty. Yeah, we love you too, Lily. Yeah, let me go. So I started really thinking. I was getting angry in my thoughts. I was getting angry. And then I said to myself um, that it's like a game they're playing, and one game to another game of social engineering. You can make something look innocent, right? You can make it look harmless. You can make it look like it's designed to actually be beneficial, but it's not. It's part of the program for destruction. And I then linked the school, the Job Corps program, and then thinking about the residential schools for those Native American Indians that are found dead and missing and raped, with football. It's a game. It's a social engineer game. And what is football? I'm not a football fan. I mean, I'm not into those type of sports, to be honest. But as an analogy, what happens in a football game? You have people, usually big, strong men, and they're running and tackling people. And I thought, how is it that, okay, we're strong, but how come our strength isn't being used to benefit ourselves? I then said to myself, it's like having a gun. You have a gun, but how come you're not using it against your enemy? No, I'm not trying to promote violence here. I'm just an analogy. Something's happening. Your strength, you in your own being, you have the great potential, but you're not using it. And so you, in essence, have a gun and the bullets in it. But somehow the gun isn't being utilized on the enemy, but they're using the gun to kill themselves. Okay? Isn't that something? Why is this happening? Come on, babies. Why is that happening? You have a gun, so to speak. You even have the bullets, but you're using it against yourselves. So, a football game, you see a whole bunch of strong black men being recruited, and they're being recruited from impoverished neighborhoods. Not just football, but basketball too. And I've heard them in videos talk about this. Yep, you hear. We're not going to say what groups there that are doing this. But you just go on YouTube, you listen to them, what they're saying. What have you heard? He said, we go to the poorest, crime-infested neighborhood to recruit these ball players. Social construct. Yeah. And so again, in football, in football, you have people who are like the managers of football. Like coaches and things like that. See, it's not enough just having the strength. Just like it's not enough having a gun with bullets. You got to know who your enemy is. Because they can have you use your gun to destroy yourself. So that's what's happening in communities. Like before Memorial Day, remember there's all those shootings that weekend? Approaching that weekend. Remember that? It was, what was that, eight or 9 shootings or 11 shootings in one weekend, which is considered high. Why is this? So you have all these things going on, like a football game, and everybody's being entertained and watching you tackle your own people. These football players, who are they? They're being recruited from the same type of neighborhood, so they socially are the same group, basically. Maybe different neighborhoods, but the same type of neighborhood, same history. But they're having these men destroy themselves. They give him money. The slave owner, the person enslaved, he gets his wage. Yeah, the slave wage. You get one outfit a year. You have to tend your own garden after you do your oppressor's crop. And you have to just scratch for food, right? So in football, same thing. They give you enough, and maybe they make you feel like you're getting something good, right? But you're really not getting any damn thing. I mean, you're getting, but you're pacified. You're pacified, and behind closed doors, they're using football as like an analogy, a practice ground of what they want to do to your community and others like it. This is what I'm gathering. This is just what I was thinking. So just watch a football game or basketball. What is happening? You are attacking your own. And then they have what they call a quarterback, right? And this person is supposed to have a little bit more knowledge. You can think of them as the house Negro, right? They tend to be someone that looks a little different, right, than the rest of the people. Lily, come. Stop that. Stop that, Lily. Stop that. Come. Right, you know what I'm getting at. I mean, I'm not into football, basketball, but you watch. You see who they use for the quarterback, right? And they kind of give the strategy, the codes, like they do the huddle and they say codes. Like a warfare. It's a warfare playing field. Excuse me. And they practice strategies on you. But in the end, come on, Lily. Okay. Poor girl. Come on, baby girl. I know. But in the but in the end, you get the short end of the stick. Who makes the bulk of the money? Not the players, but the so-called owners. They don't get concussions. Yeah. Yeah, they don't get concussion. We'll have to pick up its body. Come. Okay, let me just put this down to pick the potty. Yeah, I'm multitasking. But yeah, that's what you see what's happening. People are being used, sorry, like a strategy. They're strategizing on you, they're experimenting on you, and they see what plays work best. And they have egos, these owners of these teams. And they have their organizations. What are the background of these owners? Are these the type of people? Are these the neo slave owners? Neo players? You have neo Nazis, right? You know what I'm getting at? It's like a continuation of a game. They change the type of game, but the outcome is still the same. Okay. The outcome is still the same. So I had to pick up after my dog. Come on, big girl. Yeah, it's humid. Yeah, the outcome is still the same. So you have a playing field. You have owners of the game, of the team. They strategize. They have people manage the players, and you see them just tackling each other, killing each other. What is it? What is the average player? What is it? 10 years of playing football? 10 years, is it? And then they get a concussion, and then right, there was a movie made regarding a football player who knew he had a problem. He had a concussion, and I think he committed suicide so that in his death they'd be able to discover what the problem is in the head and to try to devise something to protect the ball players. So again, you just are being used. They know that if someone hit you in the head, tackling, why, it's American sport that it's so brutal. This is, for me, the mindset of the former oppressors of humanity in the Americas, the slave owners. How could you own humanity, And I'm not trying to race bait either, but I'm seeing I'm addressing a social issue that's going on that's disguised to make it look good, make it look that you're equal, that you're safe, that they love you, not being loved. The slave owner didn't love his slaves because he gave them one outfit a year that's rags. Gave them little bits of food just to stay alive. So today you might be getting paid millions of dollars. But in the end, what do you have? You can't really live that long to enjoy it. Because you have the concussion, you have the back injuries, the leg injuries, right? You have all these injuries. What are you going to do? So that's what I was thinking. The analogy of the football game, a game called life, you're being worked on, you're being watched. People are telling you, hey, we got a program. No, Lily. No, my dog is rolling on the ground. Yeah, you're being put in a position, and if you really study these people, I don't know, it's just not sitting right with me. Yeah, the Job Corps that I mentioned in the beginning of this video, Job Corps, who do you see that's targeted for Job Corps? Is the program working? Is it designed to work? No, it's not. It's designed to make you think that you're getting something, but look around you. Those residential schools for indigenous people in Canada and parts of the US, they're dying. I look around here where I live in New York City. Who do you see in those jails? But who do you see benefiting from these jails? Private industry. They want, it's like they want you to fail. 3 strikes and you're out. Right now they're doing a pacification. They're trying to befriend you right now. They passed the law, what was that, for the Juneteenth to make it a federal holiday. You think that holiday, we already have a holiday, Emancipation Proclamation. Do they recognize that day? That's our New Year's Day. I never hear anything in the news, Emancipation Proclamation celebration. Why don't they celebrate that? If it's about freedom, right? I love my country. I love America. I'm born and raised here. I'm a veteran. I love this place. But I just see a lot of inconsistencies. And they want to make you think that you're being included. You get a few holidays that you have your face on a magazine cover. But you notice a lot of the people that they have, they don't use people from your community. They're using people from other countries. They're using a lot of people from East Africa. They're very beautiful. I mean, I love diversity, all types of people. But they're not using you to represent this new people, really. New black beauty. It's someone from another history, different from yours. They're not getting people from West Africa, where the bulk of us come from, genetically at least. And now they're also using, they're showing a lot of interracial couples, I noticed. Mostly they show a black man with some other woman. Once in a while they might show a black woman with another ethnic, another racial group. But in particular the men. So I'm trying to navigate the little dogs here. Come on, baby. Come. Yeah, that's what's happening. Well, it's after 7 right now. Let's get down. Come. Come on. Try. Come on, stop pulling. Stop pulling. Come on, girls. You want to go back over there? Right. Let me move it. This is a fountain here. That. Yeah, that's where I am right now. So yeah, right now they're trying to, um, what, good morning. Yeah, right now they're trying to deceive you. They're trying to pacify. Lily. Sorry. She's a very rustic dog. She loves nature. Lily, come on. Lily. She's rolling on the floor. People are watching, laughing. Yeah, that's my Lily. She loves rolling in exotic, organic scents. Yeah, let me. Yeah, it's at my bungee cord, and it's really. Come on. Sorry. Yeah, I'm getting all tangled up here, guys. Yeah. So what's happening? Let me see. So what's happening is it's going to be a pacification. So right now they just passed the Juneteenth uh, to be a federal holiday. Come on, Lily, stop that. More things, more black people be represented on media, magazines, the billboards, things like that. Okay, so there's going to be like a renaissance type of thing, like a rebirth of new opportunities. And people, watch out, because they're going to take that that club. They're going to whack you over your head with it. Don't believe the hype. Stay centered. Try to save money. Um, yeah, because right now, okay, so yesterday was the first day of summer. So people they they turn the ban off, with the mask and everything in most of the places. Um, Healthcare and transportation, that you have to have your mask on, but they're going to try to do something. The system, the people who really control this environment here, they're going to give you a sense of freedom. Everybody having fun. I'm out here having fun with my dogs. But then they're going to turn up the heat. Wait 2 months from now, 2.5 months from now. Okay, this is just the beginning of summer. And it's going to be, I sense that it's going to be something. They're going to use the COVID or some other strain of, what was it? Some other component of the COVID that's going to really, really be turned into a monster. Yeah. So have your supplies uh, to promote well-being. Things to help boost your immune system, things like that. I have my oregano oil, my salt inhalation pipe. What else? My humidifier, so you can put your essential oils. Try to eat well. Try to eat well. Stay away from sugars, raw sugars, candies. It's with the soft drinks like coffee. Like here, you have all these coffee houses, and they have sweeteners in it. Make your own coffee. You could and stay away from those sugar substitutes those. They usually come in a little pink packet. You know, the single serving. They have it on the restaurants, things like that. Stay away from those synthetic sugars. Stay away from it. Drink plenty of water, so you're gonna always flush out the toxins, things like that. Yeah, just be careful. because I feel that right now they're trying to disarm you, make you think that, okay, we want to be friends. No, they don't want to be friends. Just be careful. So yeah, you have a game called football and people being tackled, and it's a strategy. Football is a game of strategy, and it's representing what they want to do against you. Strong people, and they teach you not to use your weapons, your own weapons, and instead of using it against you, and I'm not promoting violence, but I'm using it as an analogy. They have you shooting yourself, and that should be a wake-up call. Who's killing who? Not the white police officer. Yes, you have some weirdo cops. In New York City, the black cops are just as bad. But they have you primarily, they have you killing yourself, the people in your community. You have to stop the madness. You have to stop listening to music that feeds destruction, feeds um, to dislike your own women. You look at those fraternity shows. It's an embarrassment. You need to wake up, people. The boogeyman is turning into you. Yeah, you have to stop it. Uh-uh. No, no, no. Hey, hey, hey. That's quiet. Quiet, quiet. Little dogs. That's what's happening. They're teaching you to hate yourself. They're putting you in these Job Corps programs as a holder pin for puke. And you have other people who are just as poor but are accelerating. It's by design. They want to keep you in the bottom class, get other people so they don't have to hire you. And they think they're rewarding you by giving you someone outside of your race to marry. That's not what the power is. The power is in yourself, and it's in your community to boost up your community, not to try to think that you could assimilate in somebody else's group. No, that's not their plan. That's a deception to make you drink the Kool-Aid. You put enough sugar in it, and then they later destroy you. Let's quiet. Let's quiet. Let's quiet. Lion. Yeah. So let me go. I'm on here long enough. Yeah, I have to start heading back home. Yeah, I try to get back before it gets too hot. Yeah, and I got laundry to do. I don't know whether I'll do the laundry. I got laundry to do. So I thank you all for watching, listening. Remember, drink your water. Yeah, hi, cheeseburger. Yeah, the 99% of that. Okay. Yeah, it is. That's true. That's true. Yeah. Who do you see on the street begging? At least in New York City, it's really, really awful. Really awful. It's sad. I feel like crying sometimes. Yeah. Yeah. I'm doing well. I'm doing well. Thank you, cheeseburger. So yes, I'm gonna head back home. Uh, yeah, I didn't show the gang. Let me show you them before I leave. Yeah, that's my gang here. That's the gang. That's little Lily. Lavin. Lavi, yeah. Yeah, I just wanted to get your face. Another one. Lilac. Come on, little peanut. Yeah, it's Lilac. My little peanut. She loves staying in here. She doesn't want to walk, but when we head back home, yeah, they're actually full grown. The dog that you see right now, she's 11, and this one is 11, and he's 8. Yeah, so these are mature dogs. Yeah, yeah. So I'm gonna head back home, and I just wanted to share that thought that I had regarding football, a game of life. Yeah, they're using your life as a game for strategizing against you. Yeah. But love yourself, love your family, love your children. Tell them that you love them and prepare yourself because it's going to be something coming in the next, I would say, 3 months, 2.5, 3 months. They're going to put in this new plague. Yeah, they're going to do something. So I thank you again. Let's see, cheeseburger. I just lost my. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, I'm sorry, cheeseburger. Oh, I'm so sorry. Good morning. Also pyramids. Yeah, I just my yellow. Oh, okay. Oh, you had them when they were pups. Oh, I'm so sorry, cheeseburger. Yeah, may they rest in peace. Yeah, yeah. I didn't see some of the messages here. Yeah, I'm glad. See, I'm fond of you guys and gals. Yeah, thank you for the encouragement. I need encouragement too. Yeah, my neck feels okay this morning, but I have to. I'm trying. I need all the encouragement. I need to stay off my computer because it's hurting my neck and everything. So I like to come out here, um, enjoy nature and everything. Yeah, take advantage of the good weather. And if it gets too hot, get up earlier if it's safe to do so. Walk out with your pack and everything. Yeah. Oh my God, Pyramid, hello, good morning. Yeah. So again, thank you again for listening. Peace, love, and joy to you all. Until next time, okay? Bye-bye.